My name is Jamie Jensen, and this is my story of PiperBlue and how I started it. It was when I had my first baby, and he never slept, and I almost died. It was just the whole first year of his life was so crazy, and I was sleep deprived, and I thought that not sleeping is why I pretty much couldn't get off the couch, only to do the basics. Change diapers, the necessities, and nothing extra because I just couldn't. I was so tired. And I went on a trip with my mom, and she was like, "Jane, this isn't normal. You need to go see a doctor." And so I went and saw a doctor, and I was in the doctor's office, and it was like a slew of diagnoses. And one of them was the very beginning of stage 4 CKD, was chronic kidney disease. And that is the reason that I was so tired, because my body was just filled with toxins and I couldn't get rid of it. Well, I was sitting there in the office, I just had this feeling come, and it was so powerful, and it was like, you are not supposed to do the traditional thing. And I was like, okay, all right, doctor, I don't want to do the traditional thing. And he kind of just looked at me, and he was like, okay. I don't think he had a whole lot of faith in that, but he was like, okay, if you come in every single month and you're getting better, we're good. If you're not, then we'll have to go a different route. I went home, and it was just one thing after the other of learning how to live a life and a lifestyle that was congruent with healing. I learned how to live off the earth. We had our own garden. I sprouted and soaked foods. There's a lot that I did that gave me the opportunity to heal. And I did learn that, and I learned it honestly through all inspiration. I never even once looked on the internet. We truly lived out of our tiny yard, the garden that we grew, and our food storage. And that's how I learned. I learned how to live like we lived in the 1800s again. I did everything from scratch, and it was really awesome. Through all of this, I actually experienced depression, severe depression, and that just wouldn't kick all the way. My friend introduced me to foot zoning, and that one foot zoning, it was really weird to me at the time. She talked all about emotions and different things like that, and I was like, okay, that's great, thank you. This is an awesome experience. And then the next day, it was 24 hours later, it was the clouds parted, light came in, and I was myself again, and I felt it, and I knew it was real, and I needed more of that in my life. And so that's when I went on to certify in foot zoning and the alternative healing arts, and knew that that also was a great benefit to my healing journey. And because of all this, I really wanted to open a wellness property. And my friend and I made a whole business plan. We got investors. We were gonna do it, and I just didn't feel right about it. And that little inner knowing whisper came again and just said, you need your own money, because you can't do what you want to do with this wellness property unless the intents of the hearts and the money behind it is pure. And so I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I'm just a mom, and I do foot zoning on the side. And that's when the inspiration came that I was supposed to start PiperBlue. I started from scratch. I bootstrapped everything. I learned how to formulate. I made the formulations, made the website, and then I finally launched in 2021. I have made some amazing relationships, and it's helped me to grow myself. There's many times that I would just cry and wonder why I'm doing this, but I knew why. I knew it was because I wanted something healthy, and I wanted a product that worked, but also having that wellness property as an opportunity, I didn't want to let that go. And so both of these go hand in hand in bringing wellness, and it's happening. And I'm so excited. I'm so grateful that I get this opportunity to bring both wholeness and wellness to people in multiple different ways, through makeup and beauty, but also through the wellness property and the online curriculum.